Hey guys, this is Coach Sebastian from CrossFit Manta Ray, and this is the Muscle Up Progression video that we're going to use for our Fit for Change challenge. Before attempting your first muscle up, we want you to have at least 3 strict pull-ups, 3 strict ring dips. So if you don't have that yet, then you're going to be working with our pull-up program that's also going to be sent in your first email. So if you are doing the Muscle Up Progression, this video is just demoing the exercises, and you'll also see in the first email that you're going to get from your coaches full program schedule, rep count, and all the other information.
The first type of muscle up is our strict muscle up. We won't use any type of kip swing here. It is just a strict pull, transition over the rings, and press out. The second type of muscle up is our kipping muscle up, where we are using our kip swing to take us up and over the rings. This program is going to focus on strength building exercises for both types of muscle ups, as well as skill drills for the kipping muscle up. Strict ring row. We're going to use this exercise to build strength in a position similar to the pull found in the kipping muscle up. To get into position, I'll elevate my feet onto a box, start with the arms fully extended, pull to the chest. At the top of the pull, the hands rotate so the knuckles are facing each other. I'm also going to remain in my hollow body position, so I'm not kipping with this movement. My core stays tight, legs stay straight, squeeze the legs, squeeze the butt. Strict ring dip. This exercise is going to build strength in the second half of the muscle up, which is pressing out to the top. We're going to start with the rings elevated enough so that I can extend my legs to the hollow body position and not touch the floor. From there, I'm going to keep my chest up, eyes forward, and remain as vertical as I can. My elbows go straight back. Tap the shoulders, bicep to the ring at the bottom, and we're going to attempt to turn the palms forward at the top for a full lockout. The ring pull-up. This exercise is going to build strength in the pull found in the strict muscle up. We're going to use a different type of grip. This is my normal pull-up grip seen here. When I transition over, if I were to do a strict muscle up, I would not have support to dip. So we're going to use the false grip. I'm going to take my wrist through the ring, place the wrist on the ring, and basically karate chop, and then turn my hands over so that the heel of the hand is supported on top of the ring. From here, when I pull, transition over, I'm going to have support to press out. Now I'm going to find my false grip on the high rings. You may need to step onto something so that you can step off without your feet touching the floor. So use a bench or a box. Arms fully extended at the bottom. I'm going to pull as far as I can, turning the knuckles towards each other at the top of the pull. Staying in hollow body position too, with the legs straight together, toes pointed. The kip swing. We're going to start this exercise by jumping into a dead hang and then going to hollow body position, so pulling the shoulder blades down, and then squeezing the core legs but pointing the toes down. We're also going to go over arch position, which is the same thing with our feet behind us, but we're always going to keep the legs long. When we want to initiate the kip, we're going to go into a hollow, back to arch, hollow, arch, gaining momentum as we swing, always keeping the legs long for more momentum. As we start to gain more momentum, we can start to press down on the rings using our lats but not bending the arms for a stronger kip forward. Kip swing with pull. So now we're going to kip swing and build momentum until we find our entire body horizontal and parallel to the floor. And then we're going to pull, keeping the elbows close and into our body and the knuckles all the way below the chest. We're pulling a little bit lower, closer towards the hips, so that we would have room to get our shoulders over the rings and transition into a muscle up. Transition from rig. Now we're going to practice the transition between the pull and the press and the kipping muscle up. We're going to start by using a false grip, getting the whole wrist over the ring. Going to elevate the feet but leave the legs bent so that there's room to extend the hips. Starting from a full hang with the arms extended, I'm going to drive the hips to full extension, pull, knuckles below the chest, giving myself room to turn the shoulders over the rings at the top and receive in the bottom of the ring dip. Banded muscle up. This is a good exercise because we're going to use the resistance bands to make our body a little bit lighter as we practice the transition, but we're still going to need to be quick with our turnover in the movement. We're going to start by latching a band around one side of the ring, taking it through the middle of the other ring, and then placing the hand over the band to secure it into place. Once we have our grip, we're going to sit into the band, and then we're going to drop into the bottom of our muscle up. So arms fully extended at the bottom, I'm pulling below the chest and then driving shoulders over the rings to receive in the bottom of the ring dip. As I pull, I want to keep my hands close, pulling right below the chest, and then as I rotate over, I'm just taking my hands along the body underneath the armpits.